is the purpose of government? What's the purpose of government? The purpose of government is, what is it? The purpose of government is, what's the purpose of leadership, including parents? Parents are leaders. What's the purpose of leadership? What is the main purpose? Sure, there's many purposes, but what's the main purpose? And I would argue, and I do argue, and I'm open to discuss it or debate it or reason with you on it, it's that the leaders are there to praise and approve and reward people who have good behavior, good nature, good vibes, good personality, and to punish those who do not. Punish those who do not, the evildoer. You know, when your daughter gets in the younger daughter's face and starts poking the living daylights out of her and smacking her around, you need to intervene and protect that child. You need to correct the older kid that's beating the living daylights out of her sister. Okay? That's what happens. So you as a leader, as a parent, you need to punish the evildoer. That's wrong. To poke while the kid is in a stroller strapped in, the kid can't run, and the older kid comes up and starts playing and poking and smacking, and you need to stop that. That kid is innocent. He didn't do anything wrong. They're not arguing. The other kid just, hey, this is a great time to start having fun, you know, abusive fun. You know, the other kid didn't think it was fun, and I stopped that. I needed to stop that. Okay? Because your job as a leader is to reward people who do well. That's a great calling, you know, to give rewards, to be a rewarding person. Culture's like that, isn't it? The culture's like that. If you win a baseball game, they'll give you a trophy. You win a series, they'll give you a trophy. They'll give you rewards, money. They even do that in lesser and lesser sports. You can make money because it's a reward for how well you do. And that has nothing to do with going to heaven, because it takes no talent to go to heaven. It takes character. Character's destiny. What I'm trying to say and illustrate is that that we need to, as leaders, parents are leaders, governments, what's the purpose of government? All right, what's the purpose of leadership? It's to reward people who do well. You know, think of a business. And a business likes to reward its employees that do really well with the customer. I mean, it's just a great thing to be a leader and say, come on in here. I want to tell you, here's this award. Here's this extra money. Here's this ticket. Here's this, you can take some time off. Here's this computer. I really appreciated the way you handled that. And you're the kind of person that has that kind of character that I think you're great for our company. I just want to appreciate you and show, you know. And, but then you got an employee that's lying all the time, and he gets caught, and you pull him in and say, you know, this isn't the kind of behavior we can do. It's hurting our relationship with the customer. You can't lie like that. You can't cheat. You know, this has got to stop, or you can't work here anymore. You know, you have to deal with people's behavior. You know, leadership is about behavior. That's why the leaders we put in charge, they better understand what good nature is and bad nature, because if they get in, they're going to punish you when you do good. I've seen that in the American culture. You know, you get punished for being moral, because the morals of some political parties are not morals at all. They're immorals. A certain political party has immorals. They even put it in a document every 4 years when they try to promote a president to elect. They put this immorality, this murder, this sexual morality, and all the stuff in there. They think it's right. They're a polluted well. They're a trampled stream. They don't even know it. They think they're right, and they want the whole country to follow it. And the country rejects it a lot of times. Sometimes it doesn't. So leadership is so important. Who we want as our leaders. And in America, we could get leaders out. We don't have to elect them. But my point isn't politics. My point isn't parenting. My question is, what is a leader supposed to do mainly? It's to reward people who do well, and to correct or punish or hold accountable those who do not, that we're responsible for in our kingdom, so to speak. So when I read, and I believe this is a principle outside the Bible, I follow the Bible, but I try to say this principle exists only in the Bible. It's ludicrous. You know, good nature exists everywhere before even the first document was written. Adam and Eve, I think they had a good nature. They made a mistake, so yeah, they had a bad nature too. Okay? But There were no books back then, as far as I know. So here's what I'm saying. That there's a quote in the scriptures, a teaching in the gospel, that government's purpose, and if you really want to know, it's Romans 13. Government's purpose is to punish evildoers. They have a sword. It's a figure of speech, to punish evildoers and praise those who do well, who do good. But we know there are nations that praise evildoers, that praise murderers. Go kill those people in another nation. We're enemies. Go kill them, kill them, kill them. It's your job. It's your duty before God. Anytime you can, just kill them. For no reason at all. They're just not us, so kill them. They're not like us. They won't do what we want, so kill them. How many societies and nations are that way in World War II? There were nations that just wanted to dominate you and take you over and kill you if you didn't listen. Or if you're deformed, or you have a tooth missing, we're going to kill you. You're not perfect. This is evil leadership, and God did away with them. Thank God, or the culture, the world did away with them through a lot of struggle. That's justice. That's a good character trait. All right? That's what I'm talking about here. If you're doing well, somebody should praise you if you're under their authority. We're all under authority. Even the centurion that was in charge of 100 people came to Jesus. I'm a man under authority. He was an authority, but he said, I'm under authority. All right? And he started telling Jesus how he came to faith and how he trusted Jesus to help him. And Jesus said, I've never seen faith like this. And that's a character trait. Faithfulness, faith, belief, confidence in the right things, in the right person. So what I'm saying is, what's the purpose of government? The main purpose of government is to reward you if you're good-natured. All right? But it's to punish evildoers. Because all of us that aren't murderers, we don't want to live with murderers, do we? If you have a bank and you put all your money in a bank, you want a swindler to be in charge of it? Which one of us likes a cheat like that takes our money without our permission? What if he was a bank manager and he embezzled $1 million out of your $2 million account? Are you okay with that? No, some government people need to deal with him legally to get him out of there. Give the money back, to repent, to show penance, to repay it. If he doesn't have it, he's got to do time. That's justice. That's a good character trait. That's not being judgmental. That's holding somebody accountable, because leadership holds people accountable and it rewards people that don't need to be held accountable. Parents, are you listening? Governors, you're a leader. Which one of us has never been a leader? What if you're a co-captain of a baseball team? You're a leader. Are you correcting people? Are you praising people that deserve to be spoken well of? This is about character. Governing is about character discernment. Leadership is about discerning character and confronting it and holding it accountable, or praising it and giving rewards.